Hello guys and welcome here. My name is Yassine and welcome back to another of my courses. So before we even start this class, I'd like to thank you all for joining once again my course. And I'm really happy and glad to be able to teach you about this topic today. So basically we are going to cover all the elements around Instagram as well as Instagram marketing. And basically by the end of this class, you guys should have a strong understanding and strong basics about this app. So let's start. All right, so basically, as I said, this class is really to introduce you to the basics of Instagram, how Instagram works, basically how you guys can make ads on Instagram, and plenty of other really interesting things that will allow you to really understand a little bit more this application that you guys probably use on a daily basis, but don't really monetize it. So basically the goal of this course is pretty simple, is really helping you out and giving you the tools to be able to go and reach with your business more consumers, more clients with the use of Instagram. And basically you are going to learn to do this really the right way. You'll see it's not that complicated. So basically what exactly is the goal of this course? So the first thing is really helping you understand what exactly is Instagram and how marketing on Instagram works. So when we're talking about Instagram, as I said a little bit before, it's a really popular application. Basically, almost everybody uses this application. So by understanding how this application works and how you can implement your business inside of this application, so basically creating a profile really for your business, can help you reach a higher amount of people. So basically, as I said, the goal here, well, the first thing will really be to help you guys out understand what exactly is Instagram and how all this works. Then we're going to learn to create marketing campaigns on Instagram. So when I'm talking about marketing campaigns, I'm not only talking about paid ads, I'm really talking about everything from A to Z. So here I wrote down marketing campaign just to, well, to explain it a little bit basically. But basically what I'm trying to mean there is really to create your account, really setting up everything, really building up your account from A to Z, uploading pictures, uploading content, liking content, using hashtags, being able to, well, basically using stories to promote yourself, following the right audience, finding the right audience, following the right audience, liking the right pictures. And basically we're going to talk about all this and how you can pretty much, well, improve your Instagram knowledge by using all those tips. Also, we're going to understand all the basics around this app and how you can use it for your business. So basically this is exactly what I said. Not only we're going to do this, but we're also going to talk about the analytics. So basically different analytics that exists in Instagram, how you can understand those analytics and basically how you can use them at your advantage to basically be able to work with Instagram in a more efficient way. We're also going to cover many other things. So I'll go through the course curriculum in the next few slides. Well, the next slide. All right, so basically what will you be able to do by the end of this course? So pretty much anything that is around Instagram, you will be able to understand it, or you will have basic knowledge around it. Once again, I'm not saying that by the end of this course, you guys will become a professional Instagram well, advertiser or a professional marketing specialist or anything like that. No, my goal here is really to give you the basic understandings and basic concepts around this application to help you use it in the right way. So basically how people use this application usually when they're creating an Instagram account for their businesses is pretty simple. They just create the account, they post 2-3 pictures, and they don't touch the account anymore, or they're just posting pictures from week to week or things like that. But basically it's really more complicated than this. Usually there are times in the day that you guys should post. There is a minimum amount of pictures or content that you guys should post every week. So we're going to cover all this. So we're going to cover the power of stories. So basically how you can reach your consumers or your auditory with your Instagram stories, how you can see if your community is loyal to you, yes or no, how you can sell products directly on Instagram, and plenty of other things. So here I wrote down the 3 things that in my opinion are the most important when we're talking about what you will be able to do by the end of this course. So the first thing will be creating and running efficiently an Instagram account for your business. So we're going to do this in this course. So basically we're going to create an Instagram account. Basically I'm going to mostly work with the computer version of Instagram. It's pretty much the same thing as the cell phone version, but for the purpose of this course, we're going to use the computer version. So basically, as I said, we're going to learn how to create an Instagram account. So we're going to do it. We're going to create really a business Instagram account. We're going to see the differences between a personal and a business account on Instagram, and how using a business Instagram account the right way. Then we're going to understand how to find and attract the right consumers for your business. So basically, Instagram, as I said, it's a huge platform, and there are plenty of people on this platform as well, actually. And basically, in those millions and millions of people, you need to really spot the right audience that will be, in your opinion, good for your business. So basically, you should know approximately who should be your right audience. And basically, what we're going to do in this class, well, in this course, we're going to see how we can go and reach this particular audience. You'll see it's not that complicated reaching that audience. Well, the first thing you need to know who is this audience. Then you will be able to reach it. So basically, we're going to reach it through ads. We're going to use different techniques and strategies that doesn't require you to purchase ads to reach them. So we're going to see paid ways that you guys can reach this audience, and we're going to see non-paid ways that you guys can reach out to this audience. Finally, you will learn different ways that you can attract consumers and generate an income for your business with this app. So basically, not only we're going to talk about what I just mentioned, but we're also going to talk about different ways that people generate income on Instagram. So basically, we're going to talk about influencers. We're going to talk about basically ways that you guys can make money with your Instagram account without necessarily having a business. So basically, if you don't have a product that you want to sell, but you want to have an Instagram account that you want to use to basically make money, we're going to talk about different ways that you guys can monetize your Instagram activity. If you're, for example, an Instagram addict and want to monetize your activity, or you own different memes page and you want to be able to monetize them, or all this kind of stuff. So basically, we'll try to cover all of this. So before we start the course, I just want to go through the course curriculum so you guys will a bit understand what we'll go through in this class. So basically, the first few things that we are going to talk about in this course, well, don't worry, I'll go a little bit more in depth in the next few classes. So basically, we're going to talk, well, the first thing that we're going to talk right now, I'm going to introduce the course. Then we're going to really create an Instagram account. So basically, we're going to understand how you guys can create an Instagram account. We're going also to talk about the benefits of using Instagram for your business. We're going to talk about your competition. We're going to try to understand your competition. We're going to talk about the differences between a personal and a business account, and plenty of other things. So you'll see, guys, it's really, really interesting. So as I said, I'm not going to go too much in depth in the course curriculum, but basically, as you can see, we're really going to touch all the features that exist in Instagram, and all this for the purpose that you guys really understand this app and how you can use it for your business. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. How I divided it is pretty simple. So at first, we're going to have the introduction. This is exactly what we're having right now. Then we're going to have a presentation of Instagram. So basically, we're going to really go live on Instagram and well, talk about what exactly is Instagram and really understand this application. We're going to talk about different ways of using IG or Instagram and the benefits of this application. We're going also to talk about who is using this application. So basically, ordinary people, celebrities, and what are the goals of the people that are on Instagram. We're going to go in the part of setting up your account. So basically we're going to choose the right account for you. We're going to create your account. So basically we're going to create a personal account as well as a business account. We're going to talk about the difference between both of them. We're going to talk about the advantage of having multiple accounts. So basically why you guys should have more than one account. Well, maybe not personal, but if you have a business, sometimes having more than one account could be a good thing. Then we're going to go a little bit more in the business side of it. So we're going to talk about the competition. So basically how you can understand your competition, who is your competition, and all this stuff. We're going to add different informations to your account as well as different buttons. We're going to connect, we're going to talk about how to connect your Instagram and Facebook. We're going to talk about different tricks that you guys can use to grow your following base and how you can convert your followers into consumers. Then we're going to create a plan for your posts on Instagram. So basically we're going to talk about how you guys can create a plan, what are the best moments that you guys can post, and all this stuff. We're going to talk about hashtags. So basically what is the importance of hashtags, how it works, and all those things. We're going to talk about the IGTV. So there is a small section that is dedicated to this element. Then we're going to go in the selling part. Here we're going to talk about how you can sell products on Instagram, what type of products you guys can sell. Basically when you're selling products, how you can sell those products. And then we're going to basically have a part about posts. So basically what type of posts you guys should post, when you should post your posts. Basically we're going to talk about pictures, how you can retouch your pictures, and pretty much everything that is around really the post themselves, depending of what type of business you guys have. So you'll see it's pretty interesting. What is the teaching style? So what I meant by talking about the teaching style is my way of teaching. So basically if you guys took any of my other courses, you know that I'm teaching a lot by practice. In my opinion, practice is the best way that you guys can learn. So you'll see in this course there will be a lot of practice. So basically you will be able to practice everything that you guys will learn in this class really live on the course, and you will really have practical skills by the end of this class, and you will be able to use them for your personal benefits, or if you guys have a business, you can use it for your business, or even start your own business where you can offer those services. So what you should expect to be able to do by the end of this course. So basically, as I said, you should expect to be able to create an Instagram from A to Z and be able to promote your Instagram account. So basically know some basic tips and tricks that you guys can use to grow your Instagram following base and really reach the right audience. So basically, if you're selling shoes, you have a business that sells shoes, basically your goal is not the same that someone who tries to, I don't know, really grow his following base and doesn't really care about who is following him. So basically you want to really have some specific consumers that want shoes, that want to buy your shoes, and the other person simply wants to grow its following base. So basically it's not the same thing. So basically you will be able to, as I said, really understand everything that is around Instagram, account creation, account promotion, product selling, really linking up your business to your Instagram account, and really business promotion with Instagram. Finally, what are the concrete practical skills that you guys will have by the end of this course? So basically understanding the ads that you guys can run on Instagram, how to promote yourself, how to grow your following base. So basically you will be able to by yourself grow your following base and really understand how you can grow your followers and really have specific followers, be able to spot specific followers and be able to grow your following base. So you'll see it's not that complicated. So basically this is for the course curriculum, and basically this is for what exactly you will learn in this course. So I hope you guys are happy with this type of course curriculum, and as I said, I really try to create a course that is a lot learning by practice. So this way you will always be able to practice everything that you have learned really live on the course. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. So in today's class, we are going to have an introduction to Instagram and what exactly is this platform. So basically, we're going to talk about the basics of Instagram, talking about what are the benefits of promoting on Instagram, and also talking about some numbers, so then you guys will see how big is Instagram. We're also going to talk about some other social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter, and basically compare Instagram to those social media platforms. So let's start. All right, so basically what exactly is Instagram? So when we're talking about Instagram, we can say that Instagram is basically a free social media. So it's 100% free. And how exactly do they make money? They mostly make their money from, ads that are there, and basically video ads, any type of ads that you can see on Instagram. And this is really their main source of income. So basically it's pretty much like Facebook and Twitter. So basically, well, for Twitter, it's more up tweets. And ads. So basically it's really from ads that they make the most of their income. So basically Instagram is a platform that is focused on photo and video sharing. So it's really it's really for photo and videos. When we're looking about Facebook, it's text and photos, and for Twitter is a bit different. It's text only. So yes, you can share videos and photos, but when we're talking about the main utility of the platform, for example, on Facebook, you can post a text alone. You can post a picture with a text. On Instagram, you have to post a picture. So basically, you're posting a picture and then you post a text. Even when you post just a text, it has to be a text inside of a picture. So basically, you can just post a simple text. Well, unless you post it on your story, but it's mostly used for photo and video sharing. So it's also a place where people or businesses share media. So when I'm talking about media, once again, I'm talking about pictures and videos. So why businesses? Because once again, there is a lot of small businesses that are on Instagram, and for some businesses, it's even their main source of income. So this is how big Instagram is. So basically, there is a lot of influencers on Instagram that do a lot of affiliate marketing, and once again, they can make a huge amount of money just by using Instagram, and just just because of their following base. So basically, what is the use of Instagram? So right now, let's talk about some numbers about this platform. So basically, how many people use Instagram? So Instagram has approximately 1 billion monthly active users. So as you can see, this is a really active social media platform, and not only has 1 billion active users, it has over 500 million active users on a daily basis. As you can see, it's really a huge platform. So this app is popular all over the world, but the countries where it's the most popular is the US, of course, with 140 million users, in India, where there is 120 million users, and Brazil with 90 million users. So as you can see, in the US, almost 1 person on 2 has Instagram. So it's really a tremendous amount of people. So what is the average age of Instagram users? So for the age part, you will see the biggest users are the youngest generation. So 7.1% are aged from 13 to 17. Almost 30% are aged from 19 to 24, so 29.6%. 33.1% are aged from 24 to 33, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, we have 15.9% that are aged between 35 and 44. 8.3% that are from 44, that are aged from 44 years old to 45 years old, and 3.8% that are between 55 and 64, and the rest, which is only 2.3%, are over 65%. So it's really raw numbers that you guys just received right now. So what we need to understand is basically that almost 50% of all the following base of Instagram, all the people that are using Instagram, even more than 50%, it's almost 65% of the people are aged between, in this case, 19 and 34 years old. So basically, if you want to look for a certain population, 19 to 34 years old is basically the biggest users of Instagram in this case. with almost 65% of all the users of Instagram. So this is, well, as you can see, it's really a huge amount of people. When we're talking about 1 billion active users per month, this means that 650 million people are using Instagram, well, on a monthly basis, and those people are aged between in this case 19 and 34 years old. So basically, as I said, this type of population is really amazing. If you, well, targeting this type of population for Instagram can be a really good thing, and it will allow you to really reach a lot of younger generation. So our businesses on Instagram. So as I said a little bit earlier, a lot of small businesses are on Instagram. So not only huge businesses, usually huge businesses are not that much on Instagram. Well, they're there because they need a social media presence. But the people who are making a lot of money, well, the people who are making the most of their income from Instagram are usually smaller businesses, such as, for example, dropshipping stores, people who just started out their brands, or even brands that are already on, who were already online, but simply switched to Instagram, because once again, this is an amazing way to promote your product. So huge brands such as Nike, Under Armour, or Puma are on Instagram. And this is a really good way for them to promote their product, because once again, they're able to target a younger generation, which is amazing. And besides of that, there is a lot of businesses, and especially in the field of clothing, in the field of, basic products that are on Instagram. And once again, this is an amazing way to go and reach new consumers. So now if we're talking about Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, once again, there is some differences between those platforms. So first of all, what is the difference between Instagram and other social media platforms? So basically the demography, or basically the people who are using those platforms, is really different from platform to platform. So Facebook is the most popular social media platform, and it has almost 2.5 billion people that are on Facebook, and over 248 million active monthly users. So that is a huge amount of people. Also, people has a more older population that is using it. So basically, it's not like Instagram that the biggest amount of population is between 19 to 34 years old. For Facebook, if I'm not mistaken, it's the biggest amount of people that is using this platform is 30 years old and higher. So as you can see, it's a different demography that is using this platform. For Twitter is also a massive social media platform, and is over 24% of American adults reported to have an account on this platform. So once again, using Twitter as a social media platform is really an amazing way to reach a high audience, because once again, especially in the US, that's a really important social media platform. We can, for example, think about the former president Donald Trump, that uses this platform to basically talk to the population. And finally, we have Instagram, on the other hand, that is a very important social media platform with over 1 billion users monthly and more than 500 million users on a daily basis. So basically, also 47% of Facebook users said that they have an Instagram account. So basically, if we try to, if we do social media marketing, and we target Instagram, we use Instagram as our social media, our favorite social media. This could be an amazing way, because over 47% of people that are using Instagram are also using Facebook, so we don't have to use both. Also, it's important to mention that Instagram is very popular in the younger generation, so basically that's what I said. And over 71% of people that are aged between 18 and 24 have reported to have an Instagram account, and they use it on a daily basis as well. So basically, in the younger generation, it's really popular. So is the strategy used on Instagram the same that will be the same that on other social medias? So of course not. And the main reason for this is because the people who are using this social media are not the same people who are using other types of social media. So basically, people who are mostly using Instagram are not the same people who are using the most Facebook, for example. So basically, you need to not create your ads the same way. So basically, the ads that you are going to have on Instagram will not be necessarily the same ads that you will have on Facebook. Because once again, you will not target the same type of population depending on the social media that you are using. Or if, for example, you are targeting if you want to use Facebook, only target the younger generation, well, maybe you can reuse your ads. But once again, personally, I will create ads specifically for Facebook and ads specifically for Instagram. So what is the best social media platform? In my opinion, Instagram is it's an amazing platform basically to create and promote, your product. And once again, if your product is really for the younger generation, in my opinion, Instagram is really the best social media platform to do business with. But it's a good social media platform. But what I'll suggest you guys to do is really to have your social media campaign on different social medias. Yes, Instagram will be really amazing and you can see really, really impressive results with this social media alone. But if you combine for example, Instagram, Facebook, as well as Twitter, and you put them all together, you can have even better results. So why should I learn Instagram marketing? So first of all, it will create a certain following base for your business. So basically, you will understand how you can create a following base for your business. And it's always a good thing for someone who didn't know about your business to get on the Instagram of your business and to see that there is a huge following base. So this will create a certain trust in the eyes of the new consumers or new people. And by knowing that you have a huge following base, they will be more inclined to look at your website, look at the products that you have. And if they like them, they will more trust your company to buy your product. Also, you can reach new consumers in a cost-effective way. So basically with Instagram, it's easier to reach out for the right people. So basically, if you know how to find the right followers, you know where to look for the right followers. It's pretty simple for you guys to basically reach the right audience for your product or for your business. It will also allow you to have a new channel to sell your products. So yes, it's possible to sell your products directly on Instagram. So I don't know if, for example, you have a clothing brand. Well, having an Instagram account can be really, really an amazing way to basically promote your product. Because you can directly sell your product on Instagram. So this is why I highly suggest you guys to learn Instagram marketing if you have this type of business, because once again, this is an amazing way to promote your product. And finally, creating a certain name in your industry. So as I said a little bit earlier, if you are having a huge following base, you'll see it's gonna be really, really, it's really an amazing way to have an amazing thing to have an Instagram account, because this will allow you to have new consumers. This will allow you to have a lot of people that will basically be interested by your product. And having a huge following base is really, really important nowadays, because once again, it gives trust in your business by the people who are visiting your Instagram account, and they will be more interested to look a little bit further about your business. So I hope right now you guys have a basic overview of this application. So as I said, Instagram is one social media, and once again, between different others. So there's Facebook, there is Twitter, there is Pinterest, there is TikTok, there is plenty of others that exist, but Instagram, in my opinion, is really an amazing way to promote your product, and I just give you all the reasons why it's so amazing. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to marketing with Instagram. So in today's class, we are going to talk about some tips that you can use for Instagram. Once again, what I want to do is really talk in general about those tips, not talking too much specifically about them, since we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about each of those tips a little bit later in the course. So let's start. Alright, so basically the first thing that you guys want to do when you are joining Instagram is really choosing the right account type. So this is really important at the beginning. Yes, you can change your account type when you are on Instagram. So basically you can go from a personal account to a business account. But once again, it's always important to start out with the right account type. Basically for what you need. So basically you have two types of account on Instagram. And each of them have their own benefits. So basically for a personal account, you will have some benefits that you have there that you don't necessarily have on the business account. In my opinion, the business account is a little bit more complete. So basically it has way more benefits. But once again, I want to talk a little bit more in depth about those elements in the next few classes. But just for you to understand that there are two types of accounts that exist. So basically you have a business account and you have a personal account, and depending of what you are looking to do on Instagram, you will choose one of those. So basically some basic things to do. So first thing that you guys can do when you have your, account set it up. Those are just three basic things. There are plenty of others. So first thing that you guys can do is really work with your comments. So basically, when I'm saying work with comment, I really mean, what I mean by that is really being active on Instagram. So basically you just created your account, you're new in the community, you want to start out, I don't know, a business page about, let's say, cakes. So it's really important for you to be, well, in this case, really well active. So you can do this in two ways. You can do this manually, so basically you yourself write down comments, or you can do this automatically. Basically, there are plenty of softwares that exist that will automatically write down a certain comment on certain hashtags or certain picture types, which can be pretty interesting as well. So we'll talk about this also a little bit later, but working with comments is a really interesting way to be active on Instagram. So here I didn't say working with likes, but working with likes is pretty much the same thing. So when you're commenting on a picture and you're liking a picture, what's happening is that the person will see that you liked and commented a picture. The person will necessarily look at your account, and if you're lucky, the person will follow you. So this is a way to grow your, basically following base, which is pretty cool. Another way that you guys, another thing that you guys can do is staying consistent on your posts. So since we all know that Instagram is really a place where everybody posts pictures as well as videos, being consistent on your posts is really an important way for you guys to grow on the platform. Let's say you want to have a following base or a fan base on your Instagram account. So basically those people are coming on your account to see posts on a regular basis. It's when, for example, you're having a YouTube page, it's pretty much the same thing. If someone comes on your YouTube page, he wants to see content, he wants to see a lot of content. So basically you need to post at least weekly. If you don't post in a consistent way, what's gonna happen is that people will just lose interest in your account, since there are plenty of other accounts that will probably talk about the same topic as you are talking about. Maybe not personalized like you do it, but they post more consistently, and for some people it's way more interesting to follow someone who is consistent than someone who is not necessarily consistent with it posts. Another thing that you guys can do that comes inside of being consistent, it's being active with your stories. So being active doesn't only mean posting a lot, because once again, if you want to have a quality account, you need to take quality pictures, you need to take quality videos. So what you can do is really being active with your stories. So basically you can post stories. This, I really recommend to post them on a daily basis, but once again, we're gonna talk about them more in depth a little bit later. But stories are an amazing way to be active on your account. So basically posting stories on a daily basis about the specific topic of your Instagram page can be an amazing way for you to basically grow your audience. Since your audience will know that you post stories on a regular basis, they will start following you just for this. So those are some basic things to do. We can add, for example, hashtags. So hashtags could also be an amazing way for you guys to grow on the platform. Once again, there are some strategies that you can use that are associated with the hashtags. So how to write down how to use the right hashtags, how, for example, you can grow your following base with certain hashtags, how to make hashtag researches, what exactly are hashtags. So basically there is a whole class that we can talk about hashtags. And basically this could be another really interesting way to use in order for you guys to grow on the platform. So as I said, there are plenty of other things that you can do, but we're going to talk about those ones for the moment. So here I have, for example, different type of promotion, post pictures and videos. Yeah, so basically different types of promotions. What I mean by that, for example, instead of just promoting, let's say, for example, with the button promote my product, you can promote with well, for example, working with other influencers and promote with them, for example. This could be a really interesting way to promote your elements, well, your products or your page. You can also work with influencers, but we're gonna talk about this also a bit later. So basically working with influencers will simply mean that you work with the pages that are really big in their field. So let's say, for example, you sell, I don't know, cakes. Well, you wanna, for example, promote your cake page on a page that, I don't know, promotes beautiful cakes and that has 500,000 followers. So basically you're gonna promote them. Yes, it's gonna cost you money, but at the end of the day, it will grow your following bases and you will have people that are specifically interested by cakes. So you will have more chances to sell, I don't know, a cake to those people, for example, once again. Last thing, you can post pictures, but not only pictures, but videos as well. So on Instagram, it's really important to not only post pictures. I really suggest to post pictures as well as videos. This is really an amazing way for you guys to once again grow on the platform. So basically growing on Instagram is not always easy, but if once again you are consistent on your posts, you create quality posts, and you not only post pictures but also videos, people will be interested by your account. And here I'm talking about videos. You can post normal 1-minute videos. You can also post on IGTV, which are videos that are a little bit longer than 1 minute. So it's possible to do this as well. As you can see, Instagram offers you the opportunity to post different types of content. And once again, it's really important to focus on the quality of content. So if one thing is important on Instagram is the quality of your content. If you post zero quality content, your pictures are not beautiful, you create videos that are not that good, people will just not be interested, will not be that interested by your page and will simply not follow you. So really important, you have to focus on quality when you are creating a certain Instagram page. And this could be for any field that you want. It could be for business, it could be for your personal use. So really important having a quality page with quality pictures and quality elements inside of it. All right, so what are different ways that you guys can grow on Instagram? So basically, what you can do at first is trying different strategies. So what I suggest to people usually is really get on Instagram, create yourself an account. Once you have created yourself an account, you can try different strategies. So some people post once a month, some people post once a day. So it depends of people, it depends how you want to be dedicated to the platform. Once again, it depends also of what your goal on the platform is. If you want to grow a certain following base for, I don't know, to sell them a certain product, you will not post at the same frequency that someone who just uses Instagram to chat with its friends. You will not post the same picture quality. You will not post the same type of content. So depending of what exactly you're trying to do on the platform, basically you will use a certain strategy or a different strategy. So some people do a lot of follow unfollow, which is another way that you can use to grow on the platform. Once again, you need to follow the right people. So some people are against the strategy, others are for the strategy. So it really depends to who you ask. But once again, really trying out a lot of different strategies is, in my opinion, an amazing way for you guys to grow on the platform and really select a strategy that works the best for you. Because once again, there is no general strategy that will work for everybody, and that will bring the same result for each and every business. Another way is collaborating with others. As I said in the past slide, collaboration is an amazing way to grow on the platform. So basically working with different pages that will help you grow can be really a good thing for you guys, and basically will help you grow. So it's really important when you try to collaborate with others, really collaborating with people who are in the same field as you are. Once again, if let's say you're selling cakes, once again, and you're collaborating with, I don't know, let's say someone who does powerlifting and that promotes usually kit for powerlifting, it's not a good match necessarily. Let's say you're selling cakes. The best thing that you guys, with who you want to collaborate is, for example, other cake pages that sell, I don't know, for example, chocolate, pages that sell different, well, maybe not sell, but just post pictures of desserts, chocolates, a chocolate, or different things that are associated with desserts. And basically, the community that this page will have will be more interested by your product that is a cake than the community that the guy who does powerlifting has. So basically, the people who follow someone who does powerlifting are more interested in, for example, training, are more interested in powerlifting in general than they are interested by cakes. And if someone follows a page that has desserts, for example, that has candies, chocolate, they will be way more interested by cakes. Once again, that's just an example. Last thing that you guys can do to grow on the platform is combining different tricks together. So if we look at this slide right here, I gave you some basic things that you guys can do, but combining them all, well, maybe not only those, there is a lot of different tricks that you guys can have. But once again, combining a lot of tricks together can bring maximum results. So if you just stay focused on, I don't know, for example, posting pictures on the platform only, well, you will never have an account as good as someone who, for example, posts pictures and likes and follow and comments pictures of other people, for example, because this person will necessarily have more visits on its page because this person is more active on Instagram on other accounts, which is really important in this case, because when you follow someone, well, when you like someone or when you write a comment on another account, what's happening is that this person receives a notification. This person will check the notification, will check the person who likes the picture, and there is more chances that this person follows you, which is, in my opinion, a really, really good thing. So once again, combining different tricks and different strategies together, in my opinion, brings maximum result. For example, one strategy can bring you, I don't know, 50% result, but combining it with another strategy that also brings 50% result, you will have, let's say, 70% result, which is way better. And sometimes it doesn't require that much. Let's say, for example, you are focusing on liking other pictures. So other pictures that are in the same field as you. So basically, you only like pictures of cakes. So this is your strategy. You like 20 pictures that have cakes in it each day. So what you can do is, for example, liking those pictures and also commenting them. And basically create, let's say, 3 or 4 templates of comments and simply post them there. So that's just an example. Once again, you don't want to spam, you don't want to overuse those comments. So basically what I suggest is really create your 3 to 4 comments each and every day. You can recreate them or simply create a bank of 100 comments that you guys can use. So basically you take one random comment and simply post it there. So this is another way, because when you guys write down a comment, there is more chance, and you like the picture of the person, there is more chances that this person will follow you back or just follow your account, which is, in my opinion, once again, pretty cool. So as you can see, combining strategies can really bring up maximum result, which is pretty cool. So there are plenty of other ways to grow on Instagram, and we'll try to cover the max of those things in the next few classes. So you'll see it's pretty interesting, and we'll try to cover the max of all those. But for now, you have some tricks that you guys can use right now on Instagram to be able to grow on that platform. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hey guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Instagram. Well, marketing with Instagram. So basically in today's course, what we're going to talk about will be the creation of your account. So basically we're going to create our Instagram account, and also I'm going to show you an Instagram account that I have for one of my demo stores that I own as well, or used to own. And basically you'll be able to see what it looks like. So pretty simple. I'm gonna use the web browser to be able to show you all the Instagram on web, to be able to show you all those features. Once again, right now the web features are pretty much the same as the mobile features. The only differences are sometimes with the stories. If, for example, you want to post a story with your mobile, it's a little bit more easier. and stuff. But besides of that, you'll see it's pretty much the same thing. So you can do it on your phone or you can do it on the web as well. Both options could work. So let's start. All right, so first step, what exactly you need guys to do is pretty simple. I invite you to write down Instagram.com on your web browser. So basically you should be on a website that looks like this. So probably if you have an account, you can simply sign up there. You can sign up with your Facebook account if you want to do so, it's possible. If not, we're going to create an account. So we don't have an account, we are going to sign up right now. So for the mobile phone, since it's a test, we are going to enter a test mobile phone. Here we go. For the full name, we'll call it test. The username is gonna be test 1 2 3 4 5 6, and the password, it could be anything you guys want. Okay, it's already taken, so you'll see sometimes it's already taken, so we'll just write down test. So the username, it doesn't really matter because you can change it a little bit later on. Right now it's just, since it's the first time we're doing it, it's important to, well, to have it. Here we go. All right, so for the password, once again, you want to have something that is that is secure. So I don't know, you can write down whatever password you guys want. So basically I'm gonna generate a random password. Here we go, and I can sign up right now. All right, I'll just add a few numbers. Awesome. It's gonna ask your date of birth. So right now you can just enter your date of birth and then click on next. We'll just put it on 2000. So pretty important, if I'm not mistaken, Instagram will be a 13 years old and plus account. So basically you should be at least 13 years old to be able to create yourself an Instagram account. So here it requires me to enter a 6-digit code. Basically it's a test number, so it doesn't really matter. I'll show you the rest on another Instagram account, so we don't really need this for now. So basically this is an Instagram account that I used to have for one of my demo stores. Basically I still have it. It looks something like this. I'm gonna show you all the features basically of the account and how it works. So you'll see it's not that complicated, and we're basically going to talk about pretty much everything that we have here. I have a few clothes. Once again, it's a demo store, so I used to have it. It's margogivoni.com. I don't think it's working, but basically I used to have that store. So basically we're going to talk about this Instagram and about a few things that you guys can add on Instagram, about the pictures, about all the things that exist on Instagram. So basically what I want to talk about right now are really the basics. So once you have signed up to your Instagram, normally you should have no pictures there. You should have nothing there as well. So the first thing to do will be editing your profile. So here what's gonna happen is that you will have access to all the features right there, and basically you can change them how you want. Here for example I have Marco.Givoni. It's it's the name of the account. So if I want to change the profile picture, I just will click right there. So I can click on change profile picture and change it. Basically that's on the web version, but it's pretty much the same thing on the normal version. You can just click on it. This is for the name of the account. So basically if you want to add a name, you can do it. Same thing for the username. Username, it's basically Marco.Givoni. You can use it basically to connect to this account. So you just, you can change your username right there. Once again, it's pretty important to understand that you can't change too much your name or your username. If I am not mistaken, it's written just right there. You can only change it twice within 14 days, and it's pretty much the same thing for Marco Giovanni. This is my website, so basically you can change it. You can write whatever website you want. For your bio, it's pretty much the same thing. What you want to do on your bio, it's really entering all the basics inside of your bio. So basically describing if it's a personal account, if it's a business account. In all cases, you guys can do it. Here you will have your email. So basically this is a dummy email. You can use your own email, and basically to confirm your account or to confirm the email address of your account, you can click on confirm email. So it's well, as you can see, it's something that is pretty interesting. For the phone number, it's pretty much the same thing. So basically you enter your phone number, and if there is a certain gender, you can just enter it right there. If you guys want to change your password, it's gonna be here. So you just click here, and you can change your password. So basically old password, new password, and you can confirm the password. So basically this is really for your profile. Here you'll have all the apps or websites that are where you have logged in with Instagram. So basically you have all the active logins. So basically, for example, you used your Instagram to connect to certain websites. It's gonna be right here. Same thing for email, SMS. If Instagram sends you some emails or SMSs, it's gonna be right there. Any push notifications, if you have any contacts that are associated with this account, and everything. For example, received certain emails from Instagram. So as you can see here, here I received one email from Instagram at this date. So basically all the emails will be right there. So as you can see, it's something that is pretty simple to understand at first look. All right, so right now the moment is to really create your first, to choose your profile picture. Once again, as I said, the first step is really to have an idea of why exactly you want to create an Instagram, and basically when you want to create your Instagram, why you want to have it, if it's going to be personal use or professional use. From this moment, you can create your account. So basically here it's Marco Giovanni, it's a professional account, and yeah, so basically you will need a professional logo. So basically I have here the logo of my business. If you guys have a logo for your business, you can use it as your profile picture. So in this case, I just have this as my profile picture. And after that, I will have different pictures as well. If I want to edit my profile, it's pretty simple. I just click on edit my profile, and I will be on this page right there. Same thing right here. If I go on settings, it's gonna bring me back on this page right there. So this is really for the basics of creating your account and how exactly you can play with your account. I'm not gonna talk right now about the posts, followers, and followings. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later in this course. But for the moment, what's important right now is really that you guys create a profile picture. So basically you need to choose your own profile picture for your account. And the next step is really posting your first picture. So basically it could be any picture that you want, but once again, it has to be a quality picture. So as you can see here, since it's a demo store, you can see that the pictures are, they're pretty good quality in my opinion. They're not perfect, once again, since it's all for demo purposes. But once again, the pictures right there are pretty good quality. So basically you need some good quality, and it has to represent your brand. So this here, for example, it's a clothing brand, so it represents pretty well the brand, so people can get there, can get on this page and see basically all the clothes that exist right there and that are offered. And basically you guys will be able to do the same thing. So once again, as I said, really important first step. So what you want to do right now, first step, is really creating your profile picture, choosing the right profile picture, changing your bio. Once again, your bio has to be something pretty simple. So here, for example, store launch, recruiting brand ambassadors, buy directly on the store. So something really simple about the brand that describes it. And then you can post 1 or 2 pictures. Once again, don't post 100 pictures one shot. You want to keep your pictures and be active with those pictures. So that's it for this class, guys. And see you all in our next class. Another class of our course about the complete introduction to marketing with Instagram. So in today's class, we are going, well, in the past class, we talked about how to create our Instagram account, and we talked about some basic features of Instagram. And in this class, what I want to do is basically do pretty much the same thing and talk about some other features of Instagram. So this is exactly what we're going to do today. So pretty simple. As always, this is the first page where we are. So basically, this is the page where we have our account. So basically, until now, you guys should have your profile picture already set it up. And what we're going to talk about today will be the followers on, well, followers versus following. We're going to talk about the main page, how to send messages, and basically stories and everything like this. So basically, just to understand pretty much how works Instagram. So basically on Instagram, what you will see followers versus followings. So what is important when you have your business account? Well, at first, it doesn't really matter if your following number is greater than your followers number. Once again, at first, when you're building up your account, but once it's built up, what you need to do is have always have more followers than followings. This gives, we can say that it gives a certain credibility to your account. So it makes your account more credible. When, for example, you see someone who follows 2,000 people but only has like 100 followings, you will not necessarily follow this account because it doesn't seem as interesting to follow as an account that has, for example, 2,000 followers versus only 100 followings. So basically, it's just a psychological trick. So what exactly are followers and followings? So basically, followers are all the people that are subscribed to your account and basically will view your post. So basically, if I make a post, there will be 600 people that will see my post. And if someone followings are all the people, all the accounts that I follow. So basically, if one of those 373 people is making a post, I will be able to see it on my main page. So basically, how to go on the main page is going to be just right here. So here, for example, I have posts of different people. I don't really know them because it's a business account. But once again, here I will have different posts of different people all over my Instagram. So this can be an example of a professional account. So Romy de Mommy. So basically, this looks like a professional account. They sell backpacks. So here I have some other pictures as well. Once again, here all those people, I follow them, and each time that they will post something, I will be able to see it. Same thing for the stories. So basically, stories are small posts that people are making, and those posts will only last for 24 hours. So basically, you can find out your stories right there. If you're looking on Instagram on your cell phone, you will be able to find out your stories on your main page, but basically simply up of the main page. If you guys don't follow no one, so basically until now you follow no one, it's pretty normal. Usually if you guys want to follow someone, it's pretty simple. What I suggest you guys to do, you can find the suggested followers right here. So you can start following some people right there, or you can go basically here it's your messages. But on your cell phone, you have another feature where you will have access to a little bit more things, and you will be able to follow people right on that page, basically. Another way for you guys to basically get followers is following people that are in the same, basically in the same category as you. So basically, if you say, let's say, for example, you sell cakes, we can look for cakes, for example. And here, okay, we have Cakes Idea, which is, for example, a cake Instagram. So here you can see it's really popular. It has 155,000 followers and only following 600 people. So as you can see, it's a really popular page. And basically, if you guys are making cakes, well, for example, you can just click here and you can follow all the people right there. Once again, there is a little catch when you do this. Instagram will catch it, especially with new accounts. When you guys start to follow everybody, Instagram will catch it and will usually block you from doing more followings. But this is a good way to find out people who will be interested in your product. Once again, we're going to talk about this strategy a little bit later, but for now, just understand that it exists. So right now, when you guys are following someone, how to follow someone, it's pretty simple. You simply click on followers of someone. You can just click on follow, and there you go, you follow the person. Same thing for a post. So basically, if you guys are interested to, I don't know, like a certain post, so here we have posts of cake on this page. You can click on the post. So basically on your cell phone, it's pretty much the same thing at this point. So you can click on the post. If I want to like the post, I can just click on the button right here. So right now I liked the post. If I want to comment, leave a comment on the post, I can just write down a comment. So I can just write down comment or very nice cake and post. So right now my comment have been posted with other comments. Simply by doing this, I have posted my comment with the other comments that are right here. Here, as you can see, people are using hashtags. So there is a lot of hashtags. We're going to cover this topic a little bit later in the course as well. But just for you guys to understand that you can, for example, leave comments on posts. You can like posts. There's a lot of things that you guys can do with posts. Last thing that you guys can do, you can share a post. So let's say, for example, you find that out a nice post, we can share it. So I can, for example, click on this button and I can share it directly on my Instagram. I can share it on Messenger, I can share it on Facebook, I can share it on Twitter, I can share it whatever I want. I can do this with my personal posts, I can do this with my Instagram posts. So basically, if I click on share direct, I will be able to basically send this post to my contacts on Instagram. Right now I'm on a computer, so I have no contacts, but normally there is a little bit more contacts right here. So on your cell phone, it's pretty much the same button. You just click on that button and you will be able to share it with your contacts. So this is basically how it works. Last thing, if for example you want to save this post to check it later, so it could be, for example, you're seeing a nice video, you can just click on the button right here and you will be able to save this video. You will be able to check it in your saved video. So you just go on save, and here I have my cake that have been saved right there. So pretty simple to understand. So this is basically for posting and how to follow people, how to unfollow people. So right now you understand all those basics. So we're going to talk about different strategies that you guys can use to promote your business on Instagram. So right now what we have did is pretty simple. We find that out a page that has cakes. And basically we have people that are following this page. So basically what we're going to do right now, well, right now you know how all this works. Oh, one last thing, pretty important. So here, yeah, this is the page that I talked to you guys about. So basically the page where you have a little bit more news. And if you want to send messages, it's going to be right here. So on your Instagram, it's going to be right there. So you can write messages to whatever you want. You just click on send message and you select the account that you want to write to. So as you can see here, I have personally a problem, so I won't be able to write messages. But if you guys want to send a message to someone, you can automatically send it. It's no big deal. It should work pretty fine. All right, so right now you guys understand basically how all this works. So you understand that basically how to follow people, how to unfollow people. What is the concept of having a lot of followers versus not a lot of followers? So basically, as you can see, the account right here have 155,000 followers, which is pretty popular, and only 600 following. So basically this is a really, well, this is pretty good for an account to have those numbers. And as you can see, people are actually checking the account out. So there is 2,000 likes, 900 likes, 1,600 likes. So there is a lot of people who are checking out the account. There is a lot of people that are liking the page. So as you can see, people are pretty active on the page. An example of story, we can, for example, check out their stories. So as you can see, this is an example of story, and this will last for 24 hours and people will be able to check out this story. So it's pretty interesting. As you can see, this is really the basics of Instagram that I'm showing you right now. So pretty simple. Now you understand how, well, basically right now you have all the understandings of all the basic features of Instagram. You should have your Instagram already set it up. So basically with your profile picture. And next thing, you should have your first 2 pictures that are already uploaded. You can like those pictures, you can share those pictures, is up to you. You can also follow some few people. So you'll see if some people will follow you back. You will be able to see all this on this button right there. So it's the same thing on your cell phone. So as you can see, this is an old account that I'm using right now. The last person that have followed me, it's been 6 weeks ago. so it's been really a while. So here you will see all the activity that is happening on your account. So basically, if someone follows you, you will be able to see it right there. If someone likes your picture, you will be able to see it there as well. So right now, as I said, you have all the basic knowledge to be able to start out your Instagram, to create your profile, to post stories, to really follow, unfollow people. So it's pretty simple until now. So the next few steps in the course will really be to introduce you to marketing on Instagram and talking about different features that you guys can use to be able to use your Instagram to promote your brand. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to marketing with Instagram. So in this class, we are still in the account creation part of the course. So right now you should have an account that is completely created. One last thing that is pretty important, in my opinion, is the security of your account, especially if it's a business account. So we're going to talk about all the security features that you guys can have on Instagram. It's not going to be too long. But once again, it's pretty important for you guys to have security on your Instagram account, especially if it's for business use. Well, personal and business, both of them are pretty important. So as always, the first thing that you guys will see when you get on your Instagram, you will be on your first page. And here, well, you can go, it's going to be right there. So you can go in your settings. So edit profile or just go on your settings. And from here, what you guys want to do is pretty simple. So we're going to talk about a few things. So first of all, privacy and security. You can go there, and from here you will have access to all those things. So first thing, account data. So basically, account data. What is it exactly? Is all the connections that you guys had, your profile information, your account activities, the story activity. So basically everything that happened on your account, you will have access to it directly on at this place. So let's say, for example, I want to know all the account privacy changes that happened. I will simply click here. So there is no information right there. I want to see who exactly followed me in what order. I can click here. So basically, I will see nothing because there is nothing. Is there any accounts that I've blocked? Okay, I have those accounts that I blocked, for example. Is there, I don't know, a hashtag that I follow? So right now I don't follow any hashtag. Profile information. So here, for example, if I have any other usernames, if I have any other full names, if I have any other bios. So basically there is a lot of really interesting things. So basically I can see all the logouts that happen. So here, as you can see, I can see all the logouts that happened, the dates and the hours that it happened. So it's pretty interesting. Same thing for the story activities. So I will be able to see it. So basically if I created any quizzes, any countdowns, any music questions, any pools or whatever. For the ads, pretty much the same thing, but well, right now I don't have any ads if I'm not mistaken. So we'll come back right here. So for ads activities, so I want to see all the interests. Okay, those are all my logouts. So basically those are the security informations that you guys can find in the account data, which is pretty interesting because once again, if you want to know a little bit more what's happening on your Instagram or something happened, for example, you got a login that you can't see, well, you can automatically change your password. Talking about password, something that I find really important and that I suggest you guys to do, not only on your Instagram, but basically on all important things that you guys have, will be the double identification or the two-factor authentication. So how exactly it works? So pretty simple. You want to, let's say, for example, you want to use authentication with your password, but also with your cell phone. So here, for example, I can use text message. So I can simply click here and it will send a text message to a certain cell phone. Same thing for an application. So basically I can download an application and this application will give me a certain code that I will be able to enter right here. So if I just click on use application, each time that I will connect to my Instagram, it will ask me this code. So basically it's a bit annoying sometimes, but if it's for protecting your account, it's pretty important to use it. So what I suggest to everybody is really having a two-factor authentication. This way you guys will be protected against any attacks on your account. besides of that, what you can also do on Instagram is download all the data that you guys have. So basically everything that you guys have posted on Instagram, you can download it right here. So it's written right there. Get a copy of what you shared on Instagram. So basically you will have a file with all your pictures, comments, and everything, which can be pretty interesting. And here you simply choose the email where you want to send it. So for the security, as you can see, it's not that complicated, but those features that offers you Instagram are pretty amazing. And similarly, the two-factor authentication, it saved a lot of Instagram accounts from getting hacked. So I really suggest it. So in my opinion, it's pretty important. If you guys have any questions about security on Instagram and stuff, you can just go on support. Here you can have pretty much anything you need. So if you have any problems with really security or anything on Instagram, so about the basics, it can be right here. So you can do pretty much a lot of other things, for example, blocking accounts, removing followers, taking off comments. So let's say you have comments that you guys don't like, but we're not gonna cover all this. Once again, this is a course really based for marketing, but just for you guys to know, there is a lot of other things that you guys can do on Instagram besides of just well, having a two-factor authentication. So basically you can delete comments, add comments, you can block people from seeing your stories, and many other things, well, interesting things. So this is for the security part. So as you can see, it's not that complicated, but it's really important to have. So until now, you guys should have a completely set up account, and what I suggest you guys to have as well is a two-factor authentication. So simply click on it and you can set up a two-factor authentication. You enter your phone number, and each time that you will connect to your account, you will have basically you will be able to enter a certain code, and you will have access to your Instagram account, and it's gonna be 100% secure. Well, maybe not 100%, but it's gonna be way more secure than just using a password. So I hope you guys will take this in consideration. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Instagram. Well, marketing with Instagram. So in today's class, we are going to talk about what are the advantages of having more than only one Instagram account. And basically, in the past few courses, well, we talked about Instagram, how to create an account, what is the purpose of Instagram, and basically we even created an account, so in the past few classes. But today I want to talk about why you guys should have more than one Instagram account. So in this case, why you can have 2, 3, or even more Instagram accounts, and we're going to cover it, why it can be a good strategy to have more than one Instagram account. So let's start. Alright, so the first purpose of having more than one Instagram account can be for security reasons. So basically your second Instagram account can be used as a backup account. So in case that your main account gets shut down, gets hacked, or anything happened to the first account, well, basically you can have it as backup. So this could be really the first purpose of it. So in my opinion, it's really important. Each time that I start an Instagram for a certain business and I grow it up, I will always create a backup account somewhere in time. So basically not only for having a backup account for that account, but also using it as a marketing tool. But once again, that's really powerful to have a backup account. And not only this, basically when you're having a backup account, the people who are getting on that backup account are, well, actually all the people of your main account. So let's say you have 500 people on your main account, and basically you will be able, by simply dropping a link and telling them to follow your backup account, be able to at least get 40 to 50% of your main account on your backup account. So if anything happens, you will still have an account with at least 40 to 50% of all your following base that is already ready. And not only you will already have it, but you can use it at the same time as you're having your main account. So basically having 2 business accounts for your business. It doesn't have to be pretty much the same name, but it could be, let's say, another name, or simply focusing on another product. This brings us to our second reason of why you guys can have 2 or more Instagram accounts. It can be used for attracting more audience and also having a more specific audience for each product in your business. So this is a strategy that I personally used a lot. So let's say, for example, you have a e-commerce that sells, I don't know, electronics, for example. So basically, if you have electronics, this means that you have more than one product. So you can have your first account to reach a certain audience, but basically you can divide your product. So basically, it's the second point right there. It can be used for each type of product of the business. So basically, let's say you have, I don't know, you have, let's say, drones, you have televisions, and you have cell phones. Those are the three categories of products that you have. So basically, you can have a main account where you will have your business promoted. So basically, you're going to talk about your business, you will post all the products, and you will have specific posts for businesses. Then you can create 3 secondary accounts, and each account will be in a related field. So let's say, for example, you have one account that posts news about cell phones. So basically, you post news about cell phones. So people who will get on that account will also be interested by cell phones. So basically, you have an Instagram account that is really specific for cell phones. So really like specified for cell phones, and you can use that second account really to promote your cell phones on your business. You can have another Instagram account where you will, for example, show drone footage. So basically, you have an Instagram account that has drone footage on it. And on that account, you can promote drones. So basically, if drones are part of your product catalog, drones can be also, selling drones on that account can be an amazing thing, because once again, you have an Instagram account that has drone footage and that is really focused on having, on selling drone products, for example, once again. So this could be a good way to use a secondary account or a multiple secondary accounts. Also, when you're having a lot of Instagram accounts, what you can do as well is pretty cool, is that you will have, for example, you can like more, you can follow more people. So basically, when you start other Instagram accounts, you will be able to reach way more followers than when you have only one account. So let's say, for example, you want to do a really basic and simple strategy that is used by everybody, which is the follow-unfollow. So let's say you want to do this with each of your accounts. So you start with your main account. Basically, you will be limited by 250 followings per day. So automatically, you will be blocked. But if you have more than one account, let's say you have 3 or 4 accounts, basically you will be able to follow 250 people for each of those accounts without necessarily being blocked or shadow blocked. So automatically, you will be able to follow almost 1,000 people in only one day. So basically, from those 1,000 people, a certain number will follow you back, and basically you will see that some of those people will necessarily visit your website to see what it all looks like, and will be interested by your product. So this is for why you should have more than one account. It also can be used as a smaller business to promote your main business. So basically, it comes back to what I just said. So having smaller businesses, for example, a page where you show drone footage to really focus on only one product inside of your catalog, which are drones, for example. So this could be a really great thing. The cons of having more than one Instagram account. So basically, those are the pros, but there are some problematics associated with it. I didn't wrote it here. But basically, the problematics of this is really on a more logistical level. Since you will need to run more than one business in this case, you will need to promote more than on one Instagram account. And basically, since the audience is slightly different from account to account, you will need to post different things. So basically, you will need to work a little bit more for this, to run more than one account. So it's not that easy. Yes, you have some tools that you guys can use. For example, bots for Instagram, or other elements like this. Basically, they will automatically post for you. They will automatically like pictures for you. They will automatically use hashtags for you, and all those things. It's possible, once again, but as I said, really the problematic of having more than one Instagram account is really being able to manage all of those. But at the beginning, it's hard, but the more you do it, the more you'll see it's gonna be easier. So what I'll ask you guys right now to do, so right now that we have an Instagram account already set it up, you can think up, let's say for example, you have an e-commerce that sells, as I said, electronic products. You can, for example, think of 3 products that your e-commerce sells, and basically start 3 other Instagram accounts that will talk about those products, and really focus on the pictures, really focus on creating those accounts, and focusing on reaching an audience that is really interested by this product. So you will have one main account and from 1 to 3 secondary accounts that you will use for security purposes, but also as small businesses to promote your main business. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to Instagram. Instagram marketing. So in today's class, we are going to talk about understanding your competition. So basically how you can understand your competitors, who can be your competitors, and basically we're going to do a little competitor analysis for a clothing business as well. In my opinion, this is really important because right now you have the basics of how works Instagram, and you understand that you can work with multiple Instagram accounts. Now you need to know who exactly is your consumer. So basically a really important thing when you are doing marketing, so when you're marketing your products, it could be on social media, or it could be, for example, just on internet. It could be, not necessarily digital marketing, is knowing who is your consumer. So basically what type of persons are your consumer. And this is exactly what we're going to do. But we'll try to apply this specifically to Instagram. So basically we're going to check out a few businesses that are actually on Instagram, that are pretty successful on Instagram. And we're going to look at the type of pictures that they use basically to promote themselves. So basically what exactly means understanding your competition or your competitors in the field? So basically when I'm talking about your competitors, I'm talking about the competitors of your business, but here I'm talking also about your competitors on Instagram. So basically if you have a cake business, your competition will be other cake businesses. Those will be your direct competition. You can have also indirect competition, which will be, for example, people who are selling candies, people who are selling other type of desserts. Those can be also your competition because once again, they're selling products that can, they can replace cakes, for example. So the goal today will be really to find out your direct competition and check out their Instagram. So this is really the first step, finding who are the businesses that you can be in competition with, to see how exactly they perform, what exactly they do to perform so well, understand their strategy, how much time they post, let's say per day, for example, or how much time they post per week. And businesses that have succeeded in basically this type of marketing on digital marketing, basically you can copy their strategy or just adapt yourself to their strategy and simply reuse it for yourself. And you'll see this is something that can bring good results on the long run. So second step, it's understanding how they promote their products on Instagram. So basically this is exactly what I was talking about right now. So let's say you are a clothing business. So you're selling clothes and you're selling sports clothing, and you want to check out, I don't know, for example, Puma. So you're checking out Puma and you see that they're posting a story each, 6 hours or 12 hours. So basically they're posting 2 stories a day, which is not that bad. So basically what you can do is basically look at the type of stories that they post and not necessarily trying to reproduce, but making it creative and creating something yourself, but keeping basically the plan. So keeping the 2 times a day. So basically if they posting 2 times a day, you can, for example, post 3 times a day. So once again, you don't want to post too much because if you go to the other extreme, you're gonna burn yourself, and it's not gonna work on the long run. And on the other side, if you don't promote at all your Instagram account, it's not a good thing for your business as well. So you need to find the middle ground between both extremes. So you can check out what normally is done in the industry. So basically this can give you, this can give you a way to promote. You can also check out their posts. So what I suggest is always to look at more than one competitor. Look at the type of pictures, look at the way they promote their products, and check out then yourself how you can create well, your own style. So basically based on your own style, your own type of pictures, something that will be as great as their content. I'm not saying here to copy, I'm saying to simply look at them and use them as a reference, if we can say it this way. So basically you can look at the type of pictures. For example, if they do black and white pictures, if they do some special type of pictures, for example, or some special type of montage on their pictures, this can be a good way for you guys to simply, well, look at it. If you find it interesting, well, take what's interesting for you, and what you don't necessarily like, don't necessarily take it. So in my opinion, this is a good way to understand well, how they promote their products on Instagram. Finally, you want to see what type of consumers and posts they have. So basically, when we're talking about the consumer type, you want to see what type of people are following those businesses, what's their usually in, how much they earn, from what country they are from. So basically, this way you will be able to adapt. Well, to adapt to this type of people. So you're not gonna sell the same way, you're not gonna sell the same product to a 50 years old guy that is living, for example, in France, and basically the same product will not fit to a 12 years old girl living in Mexico, for example. So based on who is your basically main consumer, you need to adapt your product, or you need to offer your product to the right consumer. So a good way to do this is looking at pictures, looking at what is the middle age of people that are on the pictures. If they're younger, usually it's for the younger generation. If they're older, usually it's the older generation that will buy those type of products. So this is a good way to spot basically what type of consumers they have. You can also check out their website to see what is the price range, to give you a good idea of what should be the income of people that are buying this product. So for example, I'm looking at the Gucci Instagram. What I will do, I will look at their style. So at first I will look at their style, then I'll look at the website to see what is the price, what is the prices of the products. And this way I'll understand that the type of products that they offering is more for the younger generation. Well, basically people that are aged between 20 and 30, and who are making slightly a good income, or who are ready to spend a lot. So basically this is my analysis. This is my really basic analysis of this type of business. And if I want to create this type of product, I will take some features of how they of their posts, and basically simply create something around it. So let's let's go directly on Instagram and check out a few ways, few businesses that basically sell clothes. So basically what I want to do right now is really be based on on clothing industry. So let's say we are in the clothing industry and we want to check out different businesses. So we're going to check out the most popular. In this case, we have Adidas, for example, which is a pretty popular business. So here we have Adidas Original. So we have 35.4 million of people. So what I'm saying here, what I say to do at first is pretty simple. We can get on the, basically the page. First thing that you can see is the logo of the business right here. So automatically you can do pretty much the same thing. You can have your logo right there. Then you can check out the pictures, so how it's promoted. So basically, as you can see, you have different types of pictures. So you have really the product itself. You have picture where you have, basically people wearing the product. So it's really up to you. So right now you have a little idea of how they promote their their product. So as you can see, the people who are wearing the product are pretty young. Well, they're not that old. So this could be also a good way to understand how it's done. So as you can see, let's say, for example, you're having a clothing brand, and here you have more a retro picture. So let's say you're having a clothing brand. What you can do is basically choose a certain style. So let's say you want to go more in the retro style. So basically you'll need to make your website around this type of style and really create an Instagram around it. Also a really important thing, as you can see, they have, well, the majority of their products is not only one picture, is a set of pictures. So let's say, for example, I'm clicking right there. So as you can see, it's not only one picture, there is a few pictures right here. And as you can see, the montage is also really beautiful. So it's something that is pretty simple to make. So here you have a white background, they put it on some rocks, and they did a Photoshop montage on it, which is not that complicated to do. So as you can see, same thing right here. So you have the person who is wearing the shoes on a white background, and they simply photoshopped the rest. So if you guys have some Photoshop knowledge, you can create this type of content as well. So once again, here it will be all up to you what type of pictures you guys want on your Instagram. So as you can see, they have pretty much everything. They have clothing pictures, they have videos, they have IGTV, which is pretty important. So they really have everything. So here they have reels, they have posts. So basically they're pretty, well, they're using Instagram in a really good way. And as you can see, they're pretty active. They have 600 posts. So you have Adidas Original, you have plenty of other Adidas. So if you look for Adidas, you can see that there is plenty of those. You have football, you have for women, you have running. So let's say, for example, you want to have a sports brand that is slightly for women. So here you can find, for example, an example. So the way it's presented is a little bit more different. So when it's for women, there is a little bit more of people wearing the product. So this can be a way that you can use basically to create your own Instagram profile. So since they're doing it, it should probably work. All right, so let's check out another brand. So we can check out Nike, for example, which is pretty popular as well. So there is a lot of different Nikes right there. We'll go to the main Nike account. So as you can see, for them, it's pretty much the same thing. They have pictures, they have IGTV. So here you have a picture of Drake, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so basically they're working with a huge brand ambassadors. So I'm not telling you right now to work with a huge brand ambassadors if you're a small business. But as you can see, well, if you look at their pictures, it's a little bit different. They have quotes, they have, yeah, as I said, brand ambassadors. It's more on the diversity, so they're working with diversity. So here you can see different pictures. So for example, right there, you have different people from different communities. Well, it's not a picture, it's a video actually. So you can see different people from different communities, from different backgrounds. That are wearing Nike. So basically it's a way to show that Nike is for everyone. Same thing right here. You have more older people to show that Nike is really for everybody. So this is, in my opinion, a good way to promote their Instagram account. Basically, they show all communities. They show, well, different people from different communities wearing the clothings. So if you guys want to try out this type of strategy, it can work as well. So basically, at the end of the day, it's really you who is choosing your own strategy and how you want to create your Instagram account. And what's really important is really stick to your strategy. So basically not starting with a, let's say, more retro account, then jumping on, I don't know, more an account that, I don't know, is more, I don't know, more flashy. Really stick to one thing. So basically here, for example, Nike is really focusing on communities and quotes. And as you can see, there are plenty of pictures that represents it all over when we go lower, and lower. So as you can see, it's pretty interesting. So I hope you guys really understand what's around it. So we can check out another business just for fun. We can check out Gucci, for example, which is pretty popular on Instagram as well. So here it is for 1 million people. Once again, they have their own style as well. So you can see it's another style. This is a more retro style right now. So this is their strategy for the moment. So as you can see, it's more like years 50, 60, this type of clothing. Even the pictures, the way it's taken, the background and everything, it's really around this style. So some people like it, some people don't like it, but they really focus on a certain type of population, the people who are earning a little bit more. As you can see, they also show different pictures with different communities, which is pretty interesting. So it's a way to include everybody in basically the brand, to show that the brand is for everybody who has the money to buy it. So in my opinion, this is a really good marketing strategy as well. They also have a lot of posts, as you can see, 7,000 posts. And well, this is why they're pretty popular. And once again, this is a good way. Also, this is also a good strategy that you guys can check out. So this would be for my clothing brands. So let's say, for example, I want to do an analysis of it. So this can be a way. So basically, if one of those brands is my direct competition, or those brands, in my opinion, are my direct competitions, I'll simply look at their Instagram, look at the way they take their pictures, look at well, basically the style of their Instagram. Pretty much all the businesses had their logo right here. They all had stories of different types of clothing that they have. So basically, I can use this. They're all focused on only one style. So here, for example, for Gucci, it's more retro style. If I'm checking out Nike, it's more focused on communities and on quotes, and that you can always do it. Adidas, it's a little bit more different as well. So basically, each brand has its own well, style, the way they promote it. So it's pretty interesting. I'll choose my own style, and then I start creating my Instagram, well, my business Instagram, around this. So right now, I hope you understand it a little bit better. So that's it for this part of the course, guys, and see you all in our next class.